Today I'm going to introduce to you my experience of hunting in Australia. Many years ago I was down in Australia. I took a .22 caliber rifle and I was hunting rabbits. I didn't really have a lot of success with other animals, so I lost interest in hunting. But a friend of mine advised me to go back down again and give it a shot. So I rented a 4-wheel drive, took down some bullets and my rifle again. I hired a guide and we started hunting boar. I found at night that it's the best condition to hunt the animals. So what they use is powerful giant HID lights, but not that efficiently. So search the grass in the woods at night with a flashlight and the eyes of the animal will actually reflect the light. But you only really have about 2 to 3 seconds, when you actually reflect the light on the animal's eyes to the point where you can actually pull the trigger and shoot the animals. And in that same specific time period, you also need to try and hit the animal's vital organs to not let them suffer. But since I got smart thermal scopes 3 years ago, it's been like playing a game, really. You can approach the animals within 100 meters, the deers especially. Rabbits up to even 50 meters. So you can approach them pretty much like a motionless target. So you can find the vital parts before you shoot and when you are ready to shoot. Right, so choosing a cost-effective smart thermal scope should be your best premise for successful hunting. So now I would like to introduce you to smart thermal scopes, which has a unique one-shot auto zeroing and single button reminder menu operation. Its super impact resistant design and high cost performance make it very worth having. Okay, so the moment we've been waiting for, let's open up the box and have a look at our product. So when we open the box, we will have a look inside. We have a brown carrying bag over here. So this is a very sleek, sophisticated brown bag. Very easy and convenient to carry around when you're hunting. First, we have our pair of 18650 batteries. We also have our battery charger, brush, and Allen key. And lastly is a user's manual. So the iAiming thermal scope is good quality. It's made of aluminum alloy and it's lightweight. So the whole shape is very lightweight and it's well designed. So here we have the battery cover lock. Okay. We also have inside the battery orientator indicators, the Picatinny rail adapter lock screws, a lens cover. We have a power select and scroll dial. Over here we have an eye shade with an adapter adjustment ring, and we also have a lens focusing ring over here. Currently on the market, other smart thermal scopes are multiple button controls, but with iAiming product, it has a one button control and reminder menu design. Good interactive operation experience is just like a smartphone. It can be operated easily and conveniently without reading a user manual. Even with protective gloves, the operation can be completed accurately, greatly reducing the chance of misoperation. This is very useful in actual hunting. Okay, so with that being said, let's jump right into the most exciting operation. Power on. Press and hold the power select and scroll dial for 3 seconds till the display in the eye shade lights up. After the setup progress bar indicates complete initialization, flip the lens cover open for use. Under home page, short press to manually refresh. Rotate to zoom in. Rotate to zoom out. Long press for 1 second to call out menu. Under setup interface, short press to select current option or confirm selection. Rotate to select among options. Long press for 1 second to hide menu or back to previous menu. Long press for 3 seconds to power off countdown. Note: the screen can be activated by clicking or double-clicking the button when the screen is off. At home page, enter the setting mode by a 1 second long press of the control button. The main menu appears at the left of the screen. Auto exits take place after 60 seconds of inactivity. Any button operation recalls the menu status. So let's go into our menu. First, we can select image mode, and you can select mode 1 or mode 2 for the image mode. Then you can select brightness, and to adjust the level of brightness from 1 to 20. Then of adjusting contrast, you can adjust the level of contrast from 1 to to 20. Then we have the option of picture-in-picture, and in this menu option, users can set up your picture-in-picture mode to magnify the side of your picture and display it on its upper part of the screen. We have 2 times magnification, 4 times magnification, 8 times magnification, or you can turn it off. Wi-Fi. Select Wi-Fi mode on or off. Next is the distance. After obtaining the target distance by either estimation or use by laser range finder, select the distance of the target. Range finder. Where your target height is known, this function can be used to quickly estimate the range to the target. Select this option and set the estimated height of the target. Align the upper line with the top of the target and the lower line with the bottom of the target. Click the control button to get the estimated target range. Reticle type. So there are 6 types of options, and for type 3, each scale represents 1 mil. Next option is auto refresh. You can select off, 1 minute, 3 minutes, or 5 minutes. Next, you can select palette. For this, you can select different colors like white, black, iron bow, glow bow, sepia, red, or green. General settings. Enter general settings in the submenu. You can select trigger footage. Once you select it on, the scope will record a shooting video automatically. It will record 15 seconds before you shoot and 15 seconds after you shoot. Considering the problem of zeroing and the use of optical sighting tools for firearms, automatic zeroing is realized for the first time through AI design. Inexperienced shooters can independently complete accurate shooting with 1 minute of a single bullet in any environment without the cooperation of others or any measurement means. Now let's focus on how this function can be implemented. Zeroing instruction. To start first shot auto zero, user need to place the target for sighting in 25 meters away to ensure the bullet is on target. Step 1. Zeroing profile. Enter the zeroing profile submenu. The first option is sight height. Input the vertical drop between the optical center of the scope and the axis of the barrel. The range is 5.4 to 9.4 centimeters, and the baseline height of the scope itself is 4.4 centimeters. Enter profile setting. You can select the ballistic parameters loaded in the sight. If there is no matching ballistic parameters, you can set them by user. Step 2. Return to the zero submenu. Enter auto zero mode. A confirmation box with a calibration distance of 25 meters will appear in the center of the screen. After confirmation for the 25-meter range, the upper right corner prompts the user to enter the 15-second preparation countdown. During this period, the user can make their firearm ready to shoot. Step 3. When the countdown is over, the message in the upper right corner of the image is changed to aim at target and shoot. Step 4. Ensure that the square reticle is approximately centered on the target face and then take the shot. The onboard computer will look for the heat signature of the projectile impact on the target surface. Step 5. Keep the firearm stable to hold the square on the target until the message, data processing, no operation, please, pops up. If the user wishes to do so, they can then put the firearm down and wait for data processing to be completed. Step 6. When message confirm the current options pops up, click yes. This confirms that the computer has correctly identified your projectile impact and that the auto zero process is now complete. As mentioned above, if the zeroing profile are not matched, the following steps can be followed to set it by yourselves. Profile setting. You can select heuristic parameters to a profile tables of 1 to 8. For example, for a 50-meter drop for zero elevation, input the bullet drop at 50 meters. Here you may ask, what if there is still a deviation between high and low direction using the loaded trajectory parameters of the site or user-defined trajectory parameters? Don't worry, this can be corrected through the ballistic drop correction menu. iAiming also provides a manual zero mode. The user inputs the target distance as well as the deviation of the point of impact to the point of aim. The scope then processes the information and automatically adjusts the reticle position to match with the observed point of impact. The iAiming Smart Thermal Scope is the first to apply artificial intelligence technology to the field of firearms. It adopts the world's first patented technology of automatic zeroing of a bullet and one button to control to subversively solve the problems such as the difficulty of zeroing, the Smart Thermal Scope's low aiming accuracy, and cumbersome operation and application to greatly improve our shooting accuracy, and is very easy to control.